Welcome back to the show, everyone. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into the opulent, somewhat absurd, and frankly baffling world of ludicrously expensive cigars. That's right, we're talking about cigars that cost more than your car, your college education, and possibly even your house, depending on where you live and how aggressively the housing market hates you. If you're a cigar aficionado or just curious about the luxury side of smoking, you're in the right place. We're about to embark on a journey through the most exclusive humidors, where tobacco becomes an art form, and lighting up could cost you a down payment. Now I realize some of you might be thinking, who in their right mind would spend thousands, even hundreds of thousands, on a single cigar? And to that I say, well, hold on to your hats, because things are about to get weird. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll be counting down the top 10 most expensive cigars in the world, exploring their history, craftsmanship, and the frankly ludicrous lengths people go to for a good puff. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have a cigar that's less of a smoke and more of a goddamn financial statement. The Girka Cortisan. This stogie, and I use the term loosely because it's probably longer than your forearm, is a masterpiece of excess. Wrapped in gold leaf adorned with a diamond band and filled with tobacco aged longer than some empires, the Cortisan will set you back a cool $1 million. Now you might be thinking, Prakash, is the smoke infused with unicorn tears? Do they hand deliver it on a solid gold platter carried by trained falcons? And the answer, disappointingly, is no. It's just a very, very expensive cigar. Though to be fair, it does come in a chest made of elephant bone, which, let's be honest, is ethically questionable at best. Coming in at number 9, we travel back in time, way back, to the time of Mayan kings and elaborate temples. I'm talking about the Mayan cigars, ancient smokes discovered in Guatemala, perfectly preserved by some miracle of archaeology and presumably really good humidity control. These cigars, estimated to be over 600 years old, provide a fascinating glimpse into the past. Historians believe they were used in rituals and ceremonies, which honestly makes sense. Can you imagine whipping out a 600-year-old cigar at a regular party? Oh, this old thing. Found it in a tomb next to a jade mask. Light? Yeah. You'd clear the room faster than a skunk in a perfume factory. These ancient relics are valued at a staggering $507,000, which begs the question, would you smoke a piece of history, or put it behind glass and charge people to look at it? At number 8, we encounter a cigar that's less of a smoke and more of a logistical nightmare, the Gran Habano No. 5 El Gigante. This behemoth of a cigar weighs in at a whopping 1,600 pounds. That's heavier than a dairy cow, folks. It's basically a small car made of tobacco. Now, I'm not sure what kind of event calls for a 1,600-pound cigar. A giant's wedding? A celebration of the end of all smoking bans worldwide? Regardless, lighting this thing would require a team of trained professionals, a fire truck on standby, and probably special permission from the FAA. Oh, and did I mention it costs $185,000? Because of course it does. Sliding into number 7, we have the Regis Double Corona, a cigar that screams, I have too much money and a desperate need for validation. This custom-made stogie is crafted using only the finest, rarest tobacco, aged for an obscene amount of time, and rolled by, I'm assuming, trained dolphins. Okay, maybe not dolphins, but it wouldn't surprise me. The price tag for this bespoke beauty? A cool $52,785. But for that price, you get bragging rights, a personalized humidor, and the satisfaction of knowing you could have bought a decent used car instead. At number 6, we have a cigar so exclusive it's named after royalty, the King of Denmark. Now, before you get any ideas about storming Buckingham Palace and demanding your free smokes, this cigar isn't actually endorsed by the Danish monarchy. It's just a very clever marketing ploy. But that doesn't mean it's not luxurious. Oh no, this cigar is hand-rolled. with the finest Dominican tobacco adorned with a 24-karat gold band, and, here's the kicker, it can be engraved with your name. That's right, for a mere $4,500, you too can puff on a cigar that screams, "I'm incredibly self-important." Slithering in at number 5, we have a cigar that sounds like it came straight out of a fantasy novel, the Girka Black Dragon. This rare and elusive stogie is shrouded in mystery and legend. Some say the tobacco is grown in a secret location, guarded by mythical creatures and only harvested under a blood moon. Okay, maybe not. But the Girka Black Dragon is a damn fine cigar, with a rich, complex flavor and a price tag to match. At $1,150 each, it's a splurge, but hey, who needs a down payment on a house when you can have a taste of dragon fire? Chapter 7, Arturo Fuente Opus X, the holy grail of cigar smokers. Landing at number 4, we have the Arturo Fuente Opus X, a cigar so sought after it's practically mythical. Cigar aficionados speak of it in hushed tones, their eyes gleaming with reverence, and let's be honest, a touch of envy. This Dominican masterpiece is renowned for its smooth, complex flavor, impeccable construction, and the fact that it's harder to get your hands on than a straight answer from a politician. But if you're lucky enough to find one, be prepared to shell out around $300, and trust me, for a true cigar enthusiast, it's worth every penny. Chapter 8, the Kahiba Beajika, Castro's favorite smoke, allegedly. Coming in at number 3, we have a cigar steeped in history, intrigue, and a healthy dose of Cold War nostalgia, the Kahiba Beajika. This Cuban legend is rumored to be Fidel Castro's favorite smoke, which, if nothing else, is a testament to its quality. I mean, the man knew his cigars. The Beajika is renowned for its smooth, creamy flavor, its intoxicating aroma, and the fact that it's almost impossible to find outside of Cuba. But if you're willing to brave the travel restrictions and the potential diplomatic fallout, you can snag one for a mere $450. Chapter 9, the Fuente Don Arturo Anniversario, celebrating cigar excellence and emptying your wallet. At number 2, we have a cigar that's all about celebration, the Fuente Don Arturo Anniversario. This special edition smoke was released to commemorate the anniversary of the Arturo Fuente Cigar Company. And let me tell you, they spared no expense. Crafted with the finest aged Dominican tobacco, wrapped in a beautiful, oily Maduro wrapper, and boasting a flavor profile that's both complex and balanced, the Anniversario is a fitting tribute to the art of cigar making. Of course, all this luxury comes at a price, and in this case, that price is $78. Chapter 10, Louis, the gateway drug to expensive habits. And finally, rounding out our list at number 1, we have the Louis, a cigar that proves you don't need to drain your bank account to enjoy a premium smoke. Don't get me wrong, at $50 a pop, this is still a splurge, but compared to the other cigars on this list, it's practically a bargain. But don't let the relatively affordable price fool you. The Louis is a damn fine cigar. With its smooth, creamy flavor, its perfect construction, and its elegant presentation, the Louis is a gateway drug to the world of high-end cigars. Thanks for joining us on this luxurious journey through the world of expensive cigars. We've seen cigars wrapped in gold, cigars older than time itself, and cigars so big they could double as a small car. But here's the thing about cigars, expensive or not, they're meant to be enjoyed. Whether you're puffing on a $1,000 Girka Royal Cortisan or a humble $5 stogie from the gas station, the true pleasure comes from the ritual, the camaraderie, and the simple act of slowing down and savoring the moment. So, the next time you're feeling fancy, treat yourself to a nice cigar, and if you happen to have a spare $1 million lying around, well, you know what to do. Just don't blame me when your financial advisor has an aneurysm. Thanks for joining us on this luxurious journey through the world of expensive cigars. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more exclusive content.